So you got the idea here, right?
After weeks of learning from home, grade 10 student May Watson, her brother and sister, will soon have the chance to return to school. Sort of.
It's time now, starting on June 1st, for students to have the option to return to school on a part-time basis.
Attendance will be staggered. For students from kindergarten to grade 5, that means 2 to 3 days a week. For the rest, 1 day per week, all on a voluntary basis.
Our genuine desire to make sure that no one feels pressured to do this. I understand if parents or children are anxious about going back to classrooms, and I want to assure you that we would not be making these announcements today if we felt there was an undue risk to the health and well-being of the youngsters that are going into our schools.
In fact, 5,000 students, children of essential workers, are already back in class, offering a glimpse of just how different school is during the pandemic.
The majority of them found it very challenging. There was a bunch of tears and just getting used to the obvious routines of washing hands, not bursting each other's bubbles, and maintaining that social distance even with their teacher, which is so challenging.
And teachers have other worries. They're not certain they'll be given personal protective equipment if they want it.
Schools have been historically underfunded, and so even having soap on a regular basis is not something to be taken for granted in lots of schools.
Even with the commitment to caution and cleanliness, health officials acknowledge there is fear.
We will be monitoring this situation in schools and daycares very closely.
The reassurances aren't enough for May Watson.
I think I'd rather do it online at home because it feels safer that way.
Nor for her father, Robert.
Our family would choose to keep the kids at home. We're not essential workers.
Parents and students do have a choice for now. September, though, it's back to class for everyone, perhaps making it that much harder to learn together while staying apart. Laura Lynch, CBC News, Vancouver.